Hey everybody, welcome back to Midnight Suns. Spirits of Vengeance here at the Mirror Table. Hydra and Lilith are on Johnny Blaze's heels. To catch a Ghost Rider, it will take a Ghost Rider. We're taking out the Hunter, and, well, you guessed it, Ghost Rider. I'm planning to take Nico along as well. I don't know if we're going to get an option, but I took Ghost Rider and Nico into the threat room to get them both up to the Hunter's level. Epic Gamma Coil and credits up for grabs here.
So you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
Yeah, that's the general idea.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Cyttorak should allow the Mirror Table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the Rider, if we are going to find Blaze and the Page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or something?
Blaze!
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Jeez.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
I love how he's got his own little musical call sign. The doo-doo-doo-doo. That's sick. Okay, we do get to pick, so that's exceptional news. We're gonna take Nico with us. Look at this crew. Oh my god. Okay, Vampiric Essence, Phoenix Flame, and a Greater Healing Salve all sound good to me. We have Marksman as a combat bonus, so apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies at mission start. That's pretty huge. Here is the deck that we've got. So Last Sight, Merciless, Wild Strike, Dark Heal, Mindbender, Annihilation, and All Out. Annihilation we recently got to upgrade too, so that's cool because we hit our max darkness. I do think that if I could, I would craft some additional attacks, maybe something like an extra Wild Strike just to get way more damage on Merciless if we're not building a comp around it, because we don't have anybody with Bind. There's very small potential that we have somebody with Stun in one of Nico's cards, and then environment stuff can come into play there. We're still going on the no exhaust. Seems to be working out pretty good for those Mindbenders. The Ghost Rider deck, the biggest notable change here. So double Lash, double Straight to Hell just to have all the saves. Drain Soul plus modded to apply Weak. So when we draw the random Drain Souls from triggering his passive Soul Collector, those are just going to come in as like basic ones, but every time we draw an extra copy of what's in our deck, we get this big upgraded one with Apply Weak, which is pretty massive, so hopefully that pays off. Hell's Fury I really like. Judgment is huge. I should probably craft 2 of these, honestly. And then we take a Hell Ride, because who doesn't love a Hell Ride? Last but not least, Nico. We've got Curse Plus, Witchfire Plus, modified to give 3 Heroism, but the downside is that it taunts, and you don't know who it's going to taunt, so situationally very good, but very scary. Blood Magic, upgraded and modded. Double Restores here. I should look into modding those, probably, but a lot of the times we're playing these like once, maybe twice, depends. Empower, yeah, situationally good, and then double Witch Storm as well. These I would really like to mod because of we're just hitting 4 enemies, period. So I'd like to see what is possible there. Regardless, let's begin. This, of all the squad makeups, probably my favorite. We've seen them twice in recent memory. Like this entire squad.
Hunting is all I do.
Buckle up, Johnny. The suns are coming your way.
We haven't had to run out to the portal for quite a while.
Get Robbie Blaze's autograph, will you? Maybe that will make him shut up about him.
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope you reach
catch him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle that part.
All right. I'm pumped.
Perfect. Perfect. What the hell?
You're all a pack of fools.
Oh man, is he? He's really gonna go for it.
Go for what?
Hold on!
So cool.
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Mother, as in Nest Mother. Okay. Yeah, they summon altars. That's cool. Altars. Yeah, we're cool. We're cool with the Nest Mothers.
You could have died on your feet, Johnny. Now look at you.
But we've got these new enemies now. I'm noticing. We saw these in the Charlie trials. These are the splitters.
It will be by my hand.
As long as we keep him from turning over that page to Lilith, you do what you have to do.
So, is this actually Lilith here?
Everybody pumped up?
Nest Mother. Yeah, okay. Attacking taunts all Lilin. Okay, so Dark Legion. They're gonna split into 2 copies after taking damage from an attack. That's fair. I guess. I mean, I guess that's fair, yeah. Yeah. This is going to be a little complicated with this current hand that we drew. We did get to draw the Drained Souls, which is pretty nice. Because of Vulnerable, I may hold on to this to see if we end up being able to build up to that. We need to take advantage of the Quick, and I'm kind of okay. Oh, hold on a sec. I didn't notice the ley line. What is this? So this is a vulnerable, which doesn't benefit us. That's a okay, so 3 vulnerable ley lines. But what this does do is explode. And it would KO the dog, do a lot of damage to the splitter. So that'll trigger Quick. I'm good with that.
This will be your end.
Okay. Now, when they split, they don't keep the vulnerable, so something to keep in mind for us. I do like that I've got this restore handy. We have a lot of people targeting the hunter here, and we can nullify that with Last Sight. But the big boy is going for Nico. So that is something to consider. We keep getting more vulnerables here. That's kind of cool. Last Sight will handle this unit. That Dark Legion. Then I could do like another vulnerable here, but then it's going to split, which gets a little messy. So I almost feel like we could just Last Sight that and be happy with it. But this does leave a lot on the battlefield, which I'm not super stoked on. On KO, the target explodes for 52 damage. Yeah, I don't see us getting to this right now. I'm gonna redraw that. Ooh, Witch Storm. Man, okay. Okay. So if I Last Sight, that would open up the Witch Storm for me. And that would finish off this unit. But then I wouldn't have a Drained Soul. I would have a Curse and a Knockback. I could do a Knockback here. Okay, I'm gonna redraw the Restore for now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I think we do that. Actually, let me check this. One. Yeah, if I do 2 of these, that's not enough. So we can seal here, generate two heroism too. I forgot about that. We actually may be able to.
You were too weak for this fight.
Yeah, we can Witch Storm and Drain Soul if we want. The interesting thing here, we could leave this unit now, technically. And we could do something like Witch Storm here. And that will take care of all of these. So we would get 2 minions and 2 of the altars. And then I could do another one to take out a minion and an altar. And go that route. I could maybe do some type of knockback shenanigan. Hold on. We also have this, but I'm going to use all of my stuff here. I'm just thinking the most efficient way we could possibly do this. The obvious thing is I have a shove here, right? But then my Witch Storm only hits these 2 units. If I target that. We could, of course, target him. That's a decent amount of damage. And very likely use 1 on this. This would actually take care of 2 hounds and an altar. I just feel like the altars are the way to go. Oh, maybe I can hit this. Nope, that can't do that one. Ghost Rider could take out these 2. I'm just really concerned that the altars are going to become very problematic. But what's his Drain Soul distance? Okay, yeah, so there we... Okay, that's what we're going to do. So let's start with this. He's going to get a full Soul Speeder off this, too. Okay, so now I can actually just use the basic Drain Soul and keep this one, which will be buffed for next time.
You'll only see this once.
I'm choosing to leave that splitter alive. It's targeting the hunter. I feel like, you know, if I was getting an indication that it was going to clone somebody, then I would maybe rethink that. It's also nice that, okay, so it says attacking this unit's it taunts all Lilin. She's taking that vulnerable damage too, which is another really nice reason for us to want to take these out. But I just can't get them all. That's fine. Unless No, I can't. This is better. The key is the Nest Mother, so I'm gonna try to just get her gone, and then that's it.
Now that was something.
And like with the vulnerable stuff here, I feel like we've done a pretty decent job. She's at 686 already. We've got health, we've got coming back from KO, and we've got vampiric essence. I should probably put some more like utility stuff in there. Just like gaining extra moves or even generating heroism or whatever. Okay, let's see if he goes for the wound. Nope.
This almost seems personal.
Our numbers are endless.
Okay, so she turned one into an altar. Great. Or into a monument.
Wasted time.
Really? You're gonna do us like that? It's cool. That's cool. Okay, so I think we made pretty good use of the vulnerability. That thing's adding block.
I'm waiting.
Okay, this is gonna apply blood magic. Which I wouldn't mind actually adding to her in this scenario, because then she could Witch Storm. And we could Witch Storm, like, right here. Anything she hits in that, I don't even know if the splitter's gonna be in there or not. But that's actually pretty decent. I don't know if I'm gonna get to use an Annihilation here. I don't think so. Realistically, I'm less likely to use this, but ooh, having that stun on there is pretty decent. So I may not ditch that. It's tempting to put the vulnerable here. So what if I did... What if I go blood magic on her, curse for the vulnerable there. That's 2 card plays. It takes us to 3. I do have a bit of a situation here, but I can use an environment attack to get rid of that. And then we also have a shove that I need to consider. This is also going to draw one of her cards.
Here's one for ya. Awesome.
See, I think the nice thing about... Ooh, interesting. Maybe for next turn. The nice thing about clearing all of these mini monuments is that she'll just cast a whole bunch more, and then those become your target to, like, really whittle her down, right? Once they turn into this, it's nasty. Wait, is it... Can we even put vulnerable on this? Yes, we can.
Let's try this.
I'm gonna take a look and see what Annihilation would do here.
They cannot possibly match.
Okay, we got another Nico. Or, sorry, we got anything. Anything card. Yep, cool. Okay. So this could hit anything. Annihilation, though. Oh. There's our... Look at 231 exact to clear out the... I gotta get the right name of these guys. The Dark Legion. Yeah, this is definitely the play. It does mean Buddy's gonna stay bound, but, like, there's no downside to this. Other than we don't get to use his cards.
There is no escape.
think we dropped a few frames there. Sometimes those crazy animations, the game isn't dropping, it's the recording that can't handle it. It's kind of crazy. So she is going to take another hit here. That's the downside of not using the, not using her, well, Witchstorm, I guess, wouldn't have done lifesteal anyways. So, whatever. I could heal her here, but I feel like she's not gonna take 300. Unless she gets attacked by the Nest Mother. But the Nest Mother's probably gonna summon up wards. Maybe she even symbiote binds or whatever somebody else. I'm gonna stay in this location, and I'm gonna use the Hunter to do this. Just in case of any weird knockback shenanigans. Because Empower next turn lets us play this, and if we get the stun card from the Hunter, like I could even go... No, I can't play all those cards. Never mind. I was thinking I could play all out, draw 200 cards, then Empower, or Empower, then all out, then hero combo, which I can do. I can do those three, but I can't use the stun follow-up if we were to draw it. So we're gonna end our turn just like this, I think, and we'll see what happens.
To battle. Destroy.
Okay, there's the injury. 276.
By my side.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Unless it's like some type of major heal on her, which is possible.
Not lost focus yet.
How many
Remember to
HP
keep
has she
an eye
got?
on those
17.
altars. The Nest Mother channels
And she's
Lilith through
injured.
them.
That won't be enough to save her.
92 damage when she plays a card. Whoa. Okay. So, we do have Mind Bender, which is a pretty obvious target for me. This might just finish her, actually. She's close. We can do some redraws, and we should be able to take out some of the little altars to finish her. I wouldn't mind drawing a Dark Heal, either. Got her. Alright, I wasn't sure if that was going to finish her. 276.
I don't think you're out of the woods yet.
Okay, hopefully she gets healed up to halfway. I think that's what normally happens.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give two rats about Lilith. Or even Katham.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? That what you're all here for? Well, here, have it!
Whoa.
Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
in virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Que Sparsa relucant!
Heated.
Yes.
Cool. Soulless Swarm. Survive the onslaught of Soulless for 4 turns. If you use a card to defeat a Soulless, the card play will be refunded. Okay, so this is kind of like Threat Room. Defeating stronger Soulless will draw more. This is exactly like Threat Room.
You still fighting me, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement.
Wait, are you telling me that combat bonus applies to both sections of this? Oh my god.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Okay. Okay. We're in a pretty good spot here. We're in a pretty good spot. I like this for KOing like one of these big guys or oh yeah, like they're vulnerable, so we gotta pull like something crazy here. Straight to Hell could be a good save, but he's only getting targeted by, well, he's getting targeted by 4. So the Hell Brutes, when they go down, we draw a card, and on KO, we refund a card. The little guys, the minions, on KO, we refund a card. The Hell Beasts, so the stronger ones at 8-12 here, we draw 2 cards. I just don't think I can justify a card play on Empower here, but can I? Because I'm going to get a bunch of cards back, potentially. And that's going to make 1, 2, 3 cards. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do it.
Hope this helps.
Because we're looking to chain all of this as much as possible. Well, that is, I mean, oh my god. That is going to devastate enemies. So the 2 biggest ones are right next to each other. I'm going to go here because it's going to refund the card play. Because we're only taking out 1 guy. And we're dealing huge damage to the big ones. What a perfect draw that was. 50% chance to apply bleed as well, you know, just cuz. Which is irrelevant, really. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Now, Witchfire. Witchfire's decent here. It's better if I can whittle everybody down. Wild Strike to gain a vulnerable, but Wild Strike KOs any of these big units because of the vulnerable. So, let's do it.
Your mother abandons you. Feel my call.
Okay. Merciless could take out maybe one of these. Not quite, eh? So we could refund a card play. But drawing more cards is actually what I'd like. All Out. All Out can do it. On one of these. That's going to discard what? Oh, is that going to discard this? I mean, realistically, I should just play this on one of these big guys. Because we get cards and we refund the card play, and it's 0. There's literally no better person to use it on. I'm going to save this guy in case we draw, like, Judgment or some big AoE thing again, just because there's more enemies around him. Doesn't really matter. That's so funny that this is literally a threat room.
Well executed.
With ley lines. Okay, there's a restore, which we don't really need. Hellride is... I mean, Hellride could delete this whole group, right? But we have to survive 4 turns. So if I can clear them otherwise, then cool. Have you ever seen this many cards? Okay, an All Out now is decent.
No mercy for the servants.
We're probably gonna draw what? What haven't we seen? Mindbender, Annihilation could be coming up again. There's a Mindbender. There's a Dark Heal, which I don't actually mind here. Getting her healed up just for some peace of mind. We could use Lashes. Like, unless they throw something in that's not this type of enemy, I don't know, like... I think we're in a pretty good spot. I don't know if I need to play Mindbender. But what we can do is we can chain these Lashes into the little guys, because they're quick. I mean, it's actually kind of irrelevant. Because KOing them, we get the card play back anyways. I actually may want to save this until I can get his other card. Can't remember what it's called, but it buffs itself when enemies take, or when Ghost Rider takes damage. So maybe what I'll do here is use one of his Drained Souls, put 2 into this guy just to whittle him down a bit, and then finish off, let's say, here, so we get the card play refunded. Also heals him back up, so Judgment becomes more powerful.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay. We still have some card draw out here, potentially. Witchfire could be distributed there. If I go here, this just takes care of it. Or sorry, Witch Storm, I should say. Witchfire would be a good, like, finisher to build up heroism going into the next round.
How about this one?
What's funny is why this is so great that it's a threat room is because I literally just took these 2 heroes through threat room stuff, and a few episodes back I did the same. And so, like, seeing all of their combos and stuff is just, it's pretty obvious. So last sight now. We can play this on this. Oh, he's not. That's not quite enough, eh? Not quite enough. But I do have a shove. So we'll do that. And then last sight will be enough. I don't even care about the concealment, really. I'm still looking for the Ghost Rider card. What am I definitely 100% not gonna play? Probably Straight to Hell in this scenario. Apply 2 marked is kind of irrelevant here as well. Damn it. All right. Well, this generates decent heroism. And then Witchfire handles the rest of this. Now, the next round, depending on what comes in, may not be as easy. But this is going to take out 3 of these enemies. And generate 3 heroism for us. But the reason this was so nice was because everybody was vulnerable at the start. So, yay combat bonuses. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're holding that. We're holding that. And what I'm going to do here is I think just play... I think we play a Lash.
Mindless followers.
So we've cleared the entire thing. That's insane. We have 2 drained souls in hand. We have a massive annihilation ready. Too bad that Obsidian Collar doesn't buff that, eh? I could go straight to hell as well. And could do the restore. And we'd be at 11 heroism. Literally more than I could even fathom. And then we set up for a really big annihilation next turn, right? She is at exactly 50%, I believe. So I think this will get exhausted. Is there anything else? Oh, maybe I do this instead. Let's do this.
For a friend in need.
That way we keep it just for any type of weird emergencies, because there's no guarantee that those exact same enemies are coming every 4 rounds.
Oh, good. More goons.
Oh yeah, we're in a good spot. Feeling confident.
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
As if the Lilin were not enough.
I mean,
now
look.
we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference to me. Hell has room for everyone.
So 80 times 4. It's 320. So here's what we do. We put this guy into the mix with Lash.
Good one.
Good one. Then, look, I mean, do I even need to? Do I even need to use Annihilation here? Or do I try and kind of use something and then rebuild up to that? Because I do need big damage on, like, on these guys. I'm gonna try and hold it for, like, the last round if I can. Wait, how did I do that? Oh, that was weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Suffer your crimes.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
So now Wild Strike's enough to do this.
Your fate is sealed.
We get card draw off the big guys.
Return to your mother.
And we rebuild the heroism.
Unprepared.
Ooh, that is gross for them. Great for us. Mindbender here actually works decently. Generates 2 heroism. We whittle down the big guy. Okay. Then I can chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your suffering begins.
That is a lot of heroism to use to get rid of 2 of them.
He doesn't know what he's missing.
Okay, we don't need the restore. That's fun. I'm gonna redraw the restore here. I just need like attacks. That ain't it. Supplies fast though. We have a shove. We have this. We have this. Yeah, so we could just do that. And then drop a rock. And then I could blood magic someone. And we're like pretty high up on the heroism again. Getting the KOs with him is nice because we just keep drawing the drained souls. But, I mean, there's only so many we can have. I think this is probably the highest we've ever seen it to this point.
Accept your fate.
I'd like to see, like, end of mission stats where you can see how much damage individual heroes did and stuff. Kind of like XCOM. So this is going to apply too fast. I think this would be better on Hellrider. Because we're only going to use, like, the big annihilation, maybe.
Here you go.
This is also going to draw one of his cards, and I still want the card where it increases when he takes damage. That one. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that's left in there. This could be huge right now. But it isn't. But we have other things, so it's fine. Is there anything else I can generate heroism with here? Not really. Okay.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
I'm just wondering if they're going to send something major on, like, the last turn. Ooh, just a casual little heal there. Okay, so 8-12. We didn't have one of those in the last round. And that does matter. That does matter. So if I burn a judgment here, obviously over here takes out a bunch of them, but I want the most damage on the big guy. And this is going to refund the card play because we have a little one in there. And it's going to hurt Ghost Rider, which is good for buffing that other card.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay. Hell's Fury is free now as well. It's kind of cool. We get this guy to attack his buddy. Okay. What else we got here? Witch Storm. If two of them hit this guy, we're in a good spot. I just have all these heroic cards in here. Let me redraw one Drain Soul. Interesting. On KO, the target explodes for 52 damage. So it hit that guy. Probably hits us too. But it does get rid of a huge target.
No mercy.
Okay, only hit Ghost Rider. It's interesting that he has that, but like his Immolate card doesn't seem to damage him. Okay, now what's next? This card's up to 330. If I can get this card to like 406 as a baseline, then that's really nice. I could also do an Empower here, so all of our heroics are cheaper. Because I actually want to keep our heroism so that Annihilation becomes really powerful.
This one's for you.
I'm down to 2 card plays now. Here's the week, which is cool. But because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is fine. I just need to get rid of 1.
You bring judgment upon yourself.
Straight to hell. I might end with this, and I may cast a restore if I have options. This is at chain 7. Man, is that nuts with that card that we played from her. Makes this look really good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I heard you like drain soul cards. Okay, so it's at a chain 8 now. So if we do get another one of her cards to do that same thing, that's wild. I'm just looking to generate heroism here. So let me play this, because he's done. And let me play this. This will get discarded, but that's fine. There's some cards like, if enemies aren't around, where you're like, oh, you can't use it. Or, you know, I wonder if healing shouldn't be like, they're already full, so you can't use it. They have to at least have some damage done or something. What would I want to redraw here? Annihilation is kind of tempting. I'll actually redraw the other straight to hell. Alright, that's cool.
Another batch of idiots coming in.
Okay, so they just kept the same theme. I was wondering if they're going to send anything crazy.
But don't relax
But
just yet.
the challenge here is that they have split up a little bit. If I play an Annihilation, I'm in a little bit of a problematic spot because we are literally going to be out of heroism and I have no way to generate it. I think Judgment here on one of the big boys is the way. Let's do this. We're going to draw a card, get the card play back. This guy will be lower.
Now that was something.
Okay, I mean, this is heroism generation, which I actually don't mind. So I could hit these 4, play the Dark Heal, get my heroism back up, go to Witch Storm or whatever.
All who serve the living.
Bye.
Darkness builds within you, Hunter.
Oh, nice.
The advantage is mine. Pathetic.
Oh, I didn't notice this little guy over here. Witchfire. If she attacks this one, great. If she attacks here, it's kind of sad. Witch Storm clears it. This is fine. Let's do it this way.
Watch closely.
Faustus wanted for war crimes.
There we go. So now
You guys
this
might
is
be
going to finish
accessories,
it.
you know?
I wonder if you could make an argument for not wanting to increase her AoE too much through stats, because that Witch Storm that we just cast becomes way more predictable.
You asked for it.
Man, that was so cool. I love that they did that. I love that they did that.
It looks as if you've weathered the storm. For now.
We more than weathered it. We were the storm.
Ah, feeling
I think these guys are higher level than the Hunter now.
You survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
Cool.
So cool.
What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely dominated. We dominated that. I think we got to give that, honestly, a group effort there. Can we get a cool title with all three? You know, that'll work. That'll work. I would have loved to have seen Johnny Blaze be like a playable unit for just a bit. Like, give us like 2 or 3 cards, and then he gets to use that shotgun or his motorcycle or whatever. I don't know. I think that would be just neat. Okay, no doubt people
Hunter,
are gonna have stuff
when
to
you get
say.
a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
Yes, I can. We also leveled up Ghost Rider, you'll see there. So I think that's level 5 for him. We could get to his Penance Stare, which is like a more powerful version of Judgment, if you can believe that. Trades half his health.
Are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take a seat?
I just got here. Are you gonna watch the Tood, or?
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilin corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
My recollection is a bit hazy. Remind me again?
Really, Hunter? Do you listen to anything I say?
Harsh.
Ugh, fine. It was the story about the ancient Egyptian pharaoh with the dark madness who could only be cured by the traveling lightworker.
Oh, you mean the lightworker who died purifying him? Yes, I recall now.
See, you do listen sometimes. Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption of Rwanda.
Now, I don't think there's a way I would swing this all the way back to light in this playthrough, so I'm going to continue sticking with my dark options.
I have to say, I am impressed.
You mean that?
Yes, I do.
Thanks, Hunter. That means a lot coming from you. But before you heap on the praise, there's something I should tell you. Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on Chaos Magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
Great.
I will absorb it.
You will? You're not, like, scared you're gonna, like, fall to her darkness?
Nico, I am the darkness.
Hell yeah, you are!
Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, so freaking excited to have you on board.
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini precepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
No, honestly. I hope they give me a prompt for that.
I can handle anything.
I started trying to type it, but
That's my favorite resurrected
they lost me in
half-demon
the
demon
second
hunter. You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might.
Great. Well,
Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
I am definitely going
Hello, kids for
to
life.
watch that back. Then.
My shirt. Too bad you had to die for it.
Okay, Robbie at the shop, but there's other people that want to talk to me. Not surprised.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid. So you mean like last week?
Witty Wolverine.
Come along, Charlie.
Motorcycles, hell rides, legions of
Forge.
Soulless. Bummed I missed out.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers.
Fair.
Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator?
Oh yeah, like 6 of them.
I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
I do not feel like joking with you, Tony. Not now.
You're right. Let's wait until more demon spawn flood the planet. That'll make everything much funnier.
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
You cannot wait for them to try and fail. You need to take the reins. Do what has to be done.
Whoa, hey, Hunter, you realize we're kind of a big family here, right? Stomping all over my colleagues isn't the way to do anything.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
Embrace your inner darkness.
If your family has darkness, Tony, do not turn your back on it. Embrace it. Use it. Darkness is power, and power will lead us to victory over Lilith.
And if I do embrace the darkness and we do win, how do I put that particular demon back in the bottle, eh? I see my thoughts zipping around in my head, and I've chosen to ignore the dark ones for years. But once I start listening, I may not stop.
So be it.
Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat.
Love always
I've got
says
this
that.
awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work. While you were on your little fetch quest,
Stop your mom.
breakthroughs on the gamma front.
That was a little bit of a sharp decline. in terms of our friendship with him. So I could use some compliments soon.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it?
Yes, I do.
My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
Blaze waited until the last possible moment, then unleashed some of the deadliest magic known to man. You are easily impressed by his theatrics. He would not have been in that position if he had cooperated with us in the first place.
Easily impressed? Easily impressed? We'd have all been demon snacks if it wasn't for Blaze.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
Maybe we should all adopt his attitude. We are all fighting the same battle. Our backs are against the same wall. Perhaps our civility is holding us back.
I wish I could be a genius like him.
If we have to be more like Blaze in order to win this war, then so be it.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I'm so proud to be the Spirit of Vengeance, too.
Your car is definitely more impressive than Blaze's motorcycle.
Oh, I don't know.
I had to tune this baby up. She sure took a beating out in the desert. Later, Hunter.
Okay. Funny thing is, we didn't even use Hellride one time. Is there any legendaries? One. I still have a few Abbey mysteries to solve, and you guys did do a great job. Ooh. Select a hero, they gain 1 vulnerable. Oh, okay. The trade-off is you gain 4 heroism free. That could be fine. Usually there's one person who's taking way fewer hits or none. So, yeah, could be nice. I'm trying, when I play, I try not to use the consumables unless I feel like I have to, only because, I mean, they are consumables. And as we've become stronger and gotten better abilities, you certainly notice that we have to use them less and less. But I do feel like there's some stronger ones, like the one that grants Conceal. It's pretty insane. Okay, what is going on here? Is this under me? Yeah, on that Abbey exploration video, you guys pointed out some of the stuff that I missed. I ran right by a few things, too. As I was saying, like, I don't know where these are. Notably, there's one of those reveal triggers on a bridge somewhere. Oh, I just remembered too, we have all the pallets and stuff. So, yeah. So maybe... Yeah, we have all of that stuff. Should I save this? You know what? We'll do the, we'll do rare ones. That's what we were doing. And that'll give the other stuff time to reset. Because I'm only doing this for little combat bonuses. Well, in some cases, not so little. Okay, we have a bunch of Iron Oak charms coming our way. I love that that system is so fast. feel like I was up at this one recently. So it sounds like we'll be getting Wanda soon. I'm excited to experiment with her a little bit. Her abilities are very much about positioning, so and AoE stuff. So gather will become a little bit more important, possibly. Moves, being able to grant moves could be very important. Gain 3 fast. Nah, that's all right. It's all right. Oh, one quick thing will do.
Was this bowl always here?
Every time, Hunter. Yep. Definitely every time. So I did break on a bowl last time. That did not do anything. Let's purify the bowls.
It seems my offering was
Hey!
accepted.
Okay. Purify bowls. We'll see if that's consistent. I don't know if that stuff is randomized or if it's just is what it is. I kind of wouldn't mind if it was randomized.
I am disappointed, child. We must talk.
Shocking.
The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
From what I saw, he seemed to know exactly what he was doing.
Or perhaps that wretched parchment simply did not wish to be found by the Soulless. And whatever foul master they serve.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
That damned book already enslaved your soul centuries ago.
I do not hide from the choice I made. And I would gladly do it again 1,000 times over. One day I pray you will understand. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family, will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
Yeah, that sounds just lovely. Sounds super duper. Oh, we finally wore it. Well, I guess after a chat with Mom in the middle of the night.
On that mother.
That's reasonable.
The parchment of power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show.
I can't. Oh God.
All kinds of soulless, but that's a good thing, right?
This is our one. I love it. I love it.
Charlie, heal.
Okay, let's upgrade, or let's level up Robbie here.
Thanks for meeting me out here.
Of course, Robbie. What is on your mind?
I woke up with this funny feeling this morning.
Oh, and what was that?
Well, I got out of bed, got dressed, looked in the mirror, and saw the Ghost Rider standing before me. You know, the real deal. And you know, it didn't feel weird. It was like I knew I could handle anything the day handed to me. No problem. What's with that?
I am pretty sure it is called confidence, Robbie.
Oh, so that's what confidence feels like. I don't think I've felt it before. Not like this anyway. Guess the confidence you had in me was contagious.
I am heartened to hear that, Robbie, but you overcame your own demons. No offense to Sparky, of course. The credit goes all to you.
You know, I was thinking, once all of this is over, I'm gonna go back to my old stomping ground, have my very own homecoming moment.
Ready for your hero's welcome?
Ready for some neighborhood deep cleaning? You should come with. Got plenty of bad guys in East LA that are long due for a tune-up from our badass hunter Ghost Rider duo.
Nice.
We are one deadly duo, or should I say more like a trio with the spirit.
Duo, trio, all the same. Me and Sparky both know who's the Ghost Rider, right? He says right. And a few other things, but we agree on the basics.
And a few other things.
The Ghost Rider is Robbie Reyes, and I'm ready to bring some of that back home.
And I look forward to helping you do that someday.
Yeah, well, we're both gonna have to wait a minute on that. This flaming gearhead ain't riding off to the sunset before we finish what we started. And as always, I've got your back.
Ba-boom. Level 5. Challenge mission unlocked. Wow. Okay, so that's... We literally have... only Ghost Rider and Magic that high. Nico is close. Blade is close. Iron Man is getting there. Strange is like almost half left of that level, which is awesome because those guys are all incredibly strong.
Ability to conjure walls of fire.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Craft a rare ability for Nico.
I wish my phone could summon
Yes.
fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that.
I can 100% do that. Okay, 1 sec, Strange.
Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Was that Latin?
How can we help you, Hunter?
Okay, I need to do a rare ability, which means I need to salvage an epic blueprint here.
It was disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No. Now more than ever.
Another project? I guess Johnny Blaze
Okay.
didn't get the don't read from the evil grimoire memo.
I think having
Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of memos.
another Witchfire could be really nice, so I'm gonna actually craft 2
Listen,
of these.
Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet.
We have Ghost Riders, Penance Stare. We definitely want this. We definitely want that.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
We'll probably do that starting the next episode.
Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
So our 2 Witch Storms are already upgraded, but I could take this for the Heroic Essence. The other one that we just made, the Witchfire, that's an attack, right? I think we have plenty of attack stuff. Let me just redraw the Fortify straight to hell. Alright, I'll take these 2 and basically instantly
I'm here if you
salvage
need me.
them.
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers where that matters. Am I the only one who listened to Caretaker and Strange?
What's the upgraded here? Apply 2 marked, apply 1 vulnerable, final. Like, I think that's really nice, but we have done a pretty good job just sticking to a Dark Hunter deck, so I'm gonna continue down that path. The only thing I'll ever switch in is like if I need a quick slash or something. I feel like even this we could get rid of. Heroics, maybe. I'm just gonna return to Nico and have that complete.
Well, looky who... Awesome! Thanks, Hunter!
You got it.
There are gonna
Now
be
she's even
consequences
closer.
for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always gonna be consequences.
Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor.
I was wondering where that went.
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
If I trap this beast and bring it to you, I want to see it suffer.
I plan to tap its dark energies, but I never seek to harm things in my possession. Wanton cruelty is not my style. If you are feeling those urges, I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you on the hunt. They have both shown at least a modicum of restraint. That's key right now.
Is that going to be a mission,
I believe
or
the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
talk to Wolverine? Okay, hold on. Let's finish this hero op. Okay, we got Leave It to Me.
Old biker dudes.
It's good.
Just do whatever they want. Oh, might as well have handed the page over to Lilith.
And then I guess I'll send her now.
If anyone was wondering what happens when the good...
What's in here? Gloss, common blueprint, common gamma coil. Skill essence for credits. It's kind of interesting.
Bye.
I heard the Darkhold pages were dangerous.
I'm gonna spend this even though it's useless. I just want to have all the upgrades. Makes this look cool.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Alright, another Witchfire, please.
Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself.
Leave It to Me gains 2 fast as well. Oh man.
Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire before. Rookie.
Okay,
take it to the
so one of the
next
things
level.
I said we wanted to mod was Witchstorm, because it hits possibly 4 enemies. And I finally have some heroic essence here. Marked chance or definitely applies bleeding. Damn! That's a really tough call because marked is so good too. 25% chance to apply 1 marked. That means that you have to KO them on that turn. That's the only downside there.
Stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble. It's creepy if you.
But I think air superiority is the same way, right? It's 1 marked. Still pretty good. Getting some extra bleed could be good. I think I'll take this.
Haha, nothing's gonna stop
And then
me
let's
now.
mod the other one. Let's do this.
Can't wait to try this out.
I'm gonna try to remod this one. It's cheaper on the remod. Oh. 50% bleed chance. I think we take the increased damage.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Sparring. 44 credits now. Friendship XP. I think we should put Nico in there. She's getting really close to level 5.
You know I know magic, right?
Okay. That's a look.
Do your thing.
Okay. So, I just want to look at the mission table. And we'll talk to her.
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night.
Shocking.
I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
We're definitely planning it.
Her name is Wanda.
Yes, I know.
You cannot even say her name.
Just level with me. Are they still planning on trying to save her?
Jesus. Damn it.
I'm hurt she would think I would keep such a thing from you. I cannot imagine how hurtful this has been to Nico and Magic.
I know it seems harsh. They have just done so much behind my back to break my trust.
So have you.
Yes, I suppose distrust breeds distrust. Perhaps it's time for the cycle to end.
You can end it right now by showing them your confidence.
You're right. I need to let go of the past and start being more transparent. So, in the spirit of transparency, is there anything you want to know?
Yep.
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
You just told me I could ask.
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Soulless?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this Abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
Blaze seems like a tarnished enough soul to handle something like the page.
My reasoning exactly. Now, is there anything else?
What if we remove the corruption somehow?
What a strange question. You already know the answer to that. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Chthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
No, I absolutely do not pity her. I was just curious.
Good, because you were scaring me there for a second. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
It does sound like it's unlimited power with an asterisk, though, right? Because she does seem to ultimately be serving him.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
I bet we can't look at the mission because of the Wolverine thing. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up here. When we return, we will do the Ghost Rider challenge. Excited to see that. The magic one, I think, took us 2 tries, which was pretty good. And then we'll go talk to Wolverine, hunt the Bargus, see if that becomes like a thing. That would be kind of cool. And we'll just take it from there and see what happens. Is there anyone else that wants to talk at the Abbey? That's just for Wolverine. So yeah, we're cool. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a good time. That was really fun. We'll see you soon, okay? Bye for now.